Hey guys, just a quick video on how your tools and systems work. I'm going to go over the Commissioner tools, the BOG office, the Action Center. I'll probably make a separate video for once the PS4 Action Center is set up. So we'll start off with the Commissioner tools. Very brief, very basic stuff for you guys. So as it starts out, it loads up and it loads up on the league options. So the only thing in here that's really important to you guys is the waiver wire, the trade window, transfers, and trade requests. Everything else you don't really need to touch. So the waiver wire and trade window tend to be open until the Sunday of Week 7. Transfer wire is open all season long, and trade requests we usually close about a week prior to the trade window being closed. This is how you would manipulate all this stuff in here as well. The next thing you want to probably keep an eye on would be weekly lineups is pretty neat. Weekly lineups allows you to look at the entire league schedule. So usually I'd run that on a Monday night. Just double check to make sure that all the teams have their lineups in for the Sunday deadline at 8 p.m. For you guys, it'd be a pretty good educational tool. You can use that to be like, hey, heads up, everyone, like, this team, you don't have your lines done for the week. Don't really suspend them. Maybe give them a warning and use this as a tool just to make sure we can educate them and better our managers as we move forward. The next important one is obviously the remove user. This is linked to the Action Center as well, too. So once the Action Center is up and running, you'll be good to go. So this makes sure always when you click the ban user, this is actually not like 1 or 2 seasons. This is like what season you're in. So if you're banning someone for 1 season, for you guys, it will only be for season 1. If it's 2 seasons, it'd be season 2. Where it becomes more evident is like if we were in season 10 and you wanted to give someone a 1-season ban, this would actually be season 10. And if this, a 2-season ban would actually be season 11. Very basic. The ban user is linked in this as well, so don't really worry about that. Game Report's pretty important, though. Game Report allows you to run a script to see what games are actually missing stats, missing pictures, so on and so forth. So once you run this, when the games are up and running, you'll be able to actually see, okay, these games have errors, and then we can use that as an educational tool once again for us to ensure our manager are doing the right thing. Wards is pretty basic. League Warning, I never use. League Offer is pretty huge. So what you guys can do is you can actually go in here, you can send the offers to all your owners. So I sent myself one earlier today just to show you guys how it looks. So it'll show up like this, accept or deny. So what you guys should do is just go, LGHL PSN owner, and then start sending it, and then start typing the names of all the owners you have. Once they accept this deal, it actually will lock them into a 1-year contract. So we have a little more like, it's a little more of an agreement. It's a little more visual. It's public knowledge that will show in the newsfeed, which is pretty important stuff. Manage user is pretty handy. We use this for trade compensation, so if you have to move a player from team to team, it's very easy to do it like this rather than using like an actual trade. This is an easy way to do it, so you can move a trade. The other thing that's important too is if an owner sends you a PM and it has a picture of the player saying, "Hey, I need to go on IR," this is how you would do it: status, IR, update. That's so we can take players on and off IR. It makes our life a lot easier for sure. Contract tool doesn't work in this, so I can show you guys on the other side. Tris 10 tools, pretty only thing you want to see in here is just like this will allow you to get mentions for the user groups that you select. So if you want to your BOG or whatever, this is everyone who was in the admin group I just selected. That's pretty basic stuff. Schedule tool is pretty handy as well. This is how you would actually set up your schedule. This is how you would actually edit games. Scroll to the very bottom, find games. Once this loads up, these are all the games that you can edit for the week. Obviously, it's open, means they haven't been played yet. If you click completed, it would be the ones that were actually completed already. Pretty basic stuff. The playoff tool, I'm going to actually handle myself, and I'll make you a video the first time I do it. Therefore, when I actually set your playoff brackets up, it'll be very easy for you guys to understand how it works. Tool permissions, you guys are a pro with this. You've done it all very, very well. The only thing that's important is make sure these finance buttons are clicked when it comes to bidding, so everyone is set up for bidding. And the bidding tool, pretty important stuff for the bidding tool. This will populate once bidding begins, and if there's like second accounts or dummy accounts that are in bidding, you can select them and remove them from bidding altogether. That'll make our life a lot easier when dealing with some stupid accounts that have been set up. And League Week, this is what sets up the actual league calendar. So it's all, you can go weekly, so you can go like week 1, start to finish. And this is events. So if you go to the LGHL forums, I can show you how that actually kind of looks. So in here, if you go calendar, and then you open this up, this is what it looks like. So like these are the weekly IDs, and then if you scroll down, these are the actual events that I put in. Pretty important for you guys to know that. So the only other thing is below the chat box is where the BOG office is. You guys will share a BOG office with the Xbox 360 guys, or sorry, the Xbox One guys. Make our lives a lot easier to keep everything together. Use this as an office per se. So if you have, right here, it's located under League Staff Offices, BOG office. So use this as kind of a place for you to discuss things. Skype's pretty good, but if you're away from Skype for a while, you may lose where you left off or may lose some important information. So use this office for important stuff. This is also where you can post things and questions so the other BOG can help you because they have a little more experience than you guys do. That's basically it. I'll throw together another video in regards to how the Action Center works once the time comes. So thanks. If you guys have any questions, let me know.